Welcome to Quick Snack. What is up, guys? Welcome to another video in our Chinese New Year Binondo video series.
It's crisp and then inside it's soft. There are so many textures and flavors.
Okay, this is for you, Mike.
Look at these lovely, gooey, saucy noodles. Oh. Today we're gonna try some amazing food at a restaurant, a local restaurant here called Quick Snack. This restaurant was opened in the 1960s by a Chinese immigrant. She was 60 years old when she opened this restaurant and brought the Hokkien style Chinese food to Manila. So we're gonna give this a try, bring you guys along. Let's go.
Okay, so we just walked into the restaurant and I spotted a sign that says Alai menu.
Yeah, they have this alai menu, which means it's a food for offering.
Food for offering.
To
So
the
it's
gods.
not for you.
Yeah,
it's
it's offering to the gods. Yeah.
So you can buy a food offering for the gods.
Yes.
That's so interesting. It's so unique.
Hi, Mike.
Hello.
I've been watching you every day.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank
Want to say
you.
hi to the vlog?
No, my husband really follow your vlog every day.
Thank you
you
so
for the
much.
support.
Evan says there's an interesting story behind the restaurant. Tell us.
Well, it was started in 1967 by a grandmother. And you know, when she started this place, she just wanted to serve nice, good, home-style Chinese cooking, Hokkien-style Chinese cooking. But she did it, and she opened this place when she turned 60 years old. And she ran for around 40 years until she passed away at 102.
Wow.
So
Wow.
basically what we're having are recipes, like old Hokkien Chinese recipes from this grandmother who started this place. We're having food here that you don't really find in typical Chinese restaurants. They're very Chinoy, like local Chinese though, so it has a local twist to it. So we're gonna have maybe about 4 dishes. We're gonna explain to you in a while.
The food just came out. We got 3 different dishes. We have some lumpia, which are like the biggest lumpia I've ever seen. Really nice. Then there's a fried tofu, very nice. And we have a noodle dish, which is with shrimp.
Satay.
Satay, okay. Very nice. Nice. The tofu looks very, very
This is the classic Chinoy lumpia. You know, we have different types of lumpia. Depends on the filling. But this is what us Chinoys eat. And it's basically a big wrap with ground pork, with veggies. It has ground peanuts, it has garlic, it has egg. And you eat it with chili sauce and minced garlic. And also nice with this. A spoonful of minced garlic. Okay. And then some of the chili sauce. Some of their little sweet sauce, just a drop. Oops, it's too much. Spread it on top. And best eaten with cilantro. That's how we eat this.
Look at that.
Mix it up. Oh, so many flavors, so many textures. And then this soft, very chewy lumpia wrapper on the outside. So it's got a lot of elasticity to it. Oh yeah.
You know, this type of lumpia is probably the least easy to find lumpia in the city.
Yeah.
Because not every store really has it, because it's not easy to make. So it's a very Chinoy thing.
Yeah.
So this is the... Yes. This is the tofu that was concocted by the grandmother who opened this place. It's basically it's her own take on a tofu dish.
Wow.
And it has sweetened soy sauce, it has chili sauce, it has cucumber and coriander.
Looks so good.
Yeah. So you eat that with you know a bit of everything. It's nice and crisp outside.
I'm going to try the tofu because it looks really pleasing for the eye. I just want to bite into it. It looks soft but crispy on the outside, and it's like when the table moves a little bit, it's just kind of like this little jiggles.
Get the sides because you have nice
The
and crisp.
sides?
Yeah, it's like eating guiltless lechon.
Yeah,
Crisp is outside.
yeah.
Go.
Oh, look at this piece. And you can even see like here on the outside it's crisp, and then inside it's soft. Sorry, my mouth is so full. There's so many textures and flavors. It's just like when you bite into it, the tofu melts on your tongue, and then you have the cilantro that gives you like this nice bouquet of flavors. The cucumber adds a little bit of like sourness to it, and then you have the sweet chili sauce, which gives you that spice. It's a really nice dish.
Okay, this is for you, Mike. Beef satay noodles with kangkong, by the way.
With kangkong, yeah. Alright, we have here the beef satay noodle. This looks, again, like an ultimate comfort food dish. Look at these lovely, gooey, saucy noodles. Oh, very dark, rich flavor with a spice that hits the back of your throat. Really, really nice. Not overly spiced, but just like a touch of spice. A lot of umami in this dish. Tastes very meaty, although there's no meat in it.
There's actually beef in it.
Oh, okay.
There's some beef.
Oh, it's really good. Yeah, here's it's like sliced beef.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So what I really love about food tours is the fact that you try foods that you would usually not order. So for example, we usually don't order tofu, but this one is very diverse in its flavors. It's such a nice round flavor profile that it's really nice to give it a try.
And the incredible thing is like a lot of people that are new to food videos are like, oh, why are food videos so interesting? You know, what's behind it? But food equals history and culture as well. So it's like whenever you come to a new restaurant, you try a new food dish, there's always a story that comes with it. There's always like this ancient history behind it that you learn while you're eating. And you're not just learning the history, you're learning the flavors. You're kind of getting a little piece of that emotion that went into when these dishes were created. So that's why I love food videos.
That was very nicely said. Oh, so we just got some mango juice. This was a Chinese brunch. Really nice. What?
Where are the mimosas if it's brunch? Well,
It's brunch
this is our mimosa.
It's brunch for the food tour.
Yeah.
So for about 400 years, Binondo was the center of commerce in our city. So before we had Makati and all those new developments, it was actually right here. The biggest market in our city is also here. It's called Divisoria. And so it's still a very old commercial neighborhood with tight streets and old businesses and old restaurants like these, and which is, I guess, part of the whole character of the place. I mean, it's tight, it's gritty, it can be smelly at times, but you know, it's the real deal. It's the real old Manila deal.
Yeah.
With great, interesting food scene.
Okay guys, that was it from this little food tour here from the Quick Snack. We will link the tour that we did in the description down below. It is Old Manila Walks. We are specifically doing the food tour. Definitely check them out. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Remember to stay awesome, be positive, and make it happen. Bye.